So let me take you way back. President Ronald Reagan once said that the 9 most terrifying words in the English language, oh, thank you very much, are "I'm from the government and I'm here to help." Now, from my perspective, I'll give you words that are more terrifying. You open your email and you see your user ID and password that you have used before, and you can't even remember if you're still using it, where you're using it, and it says, "Hi, we know that you like to visit websites that are a little edgy. And what you don't know is that you visited a porn site." A lot of people go, "I don't remember that I did," but you visited a porn site, and when you were there, the malware we put on the site also got onto your computer, took over the camera for your computer, and got into your email. And now we have the list of your family, your friends, your business contacts, your contacts. So we have a video of you watching a video, and it's a split screen. The racy video and you having a good time watching the racing video. But we can make this all go away for $14,000. Or maybe a little less, maybe a little more, depending upon who it is. I've had 5 different emails saying this. Every one is a new number. And when I was on a radio station in Oregon not too long ago, the station manager, a woman, said, "That's funny, I got the same email." And they said, "You'll pay us in Bitcoin. And if you believe us, great, pay us. Here's how you do it. If you don't believe us, don't worry about it. We're going to send it to everybody. If you want proof, we'll just send it to 5 of your friends. And then we'll see." Or you get a letter or a phone call from a debt collector talking about a debt that you have no idea what it is, or a debt incurred by your children or your grandchildren, and somehow they ended up with your name. Or somebody in your family goes for a mortgage for their home, and the mortgage broker said, "I'd love to get you this mortgage, but you already have a mortgage." Yeah. But you didn't realize that somebody using your information took out a mortgage in your name on your home. Or your medical provider goes to pre-certify a procedure, and the insurance company says, "Can't do it." They go, "Why?" And they say, "Well, because you've already been pre-certified for the procedure." There's a story of a woman who walked into the office of a hospital administrator, threw her legs up on the desk, and said, "Do I look like a double amputee to you?" Or you get a call from the Internal Revenue Service yelling and screaming at you, telling you you owe them a lot of money and you better pay up. And a lot of people get very scared and do. But what's so interesting is they say, "But we'd like you to put your money on an iTunes card or a prepaid debit card," which should get people a little suspicious. Or you go for benefits and they tell you that you're already getting the benefit, except you're not. That's because someone's stolen your information, and they are using your information for the purpose of getting your benefits. Or you turn on your computer, like the CEO of Sony did about a couple of years ago, and there is a ticking clock and a message that says, "All your files have been frozen, and we're going to start deleting them in 90 hours or less unless you pay us this much money in Bitcoin. Here's how to do it," and the clock keeps ticking away. Or you are in the process of buying a property, and you get a note from the lawyer for the seller or the escrow agent for the seller that gives you very specific wiring instructions. You wire the money, and then you get a call from your lawyer about an hour later saying, "When are you going to wire the money?" You go, "What are you talking about?" He says, "Well, I just got a call from the lawyer from the seller, and they've not received your money." And that's because the email of the seller or the escrow company or the lawyer for the seller was infected by a hacker who then changed the wiring instructions. And unfortunately, then you don't know who to yell at or get upset with, because everybody goes, "Well, not us." Or you're driving, you get pulled over for what you think is a busted taillight, and all of a sudden your car is surrounded by guys with guns who say, "Get out of the car, get on the ground," you get handcuffed, get hauled off to jail because somebody using your information committed a crime in a state you've never been, and they've used your information to have a trail of breadcrumbs that leads back to you. So those are the ways that A, you know you're having a bad day, and B, those words are clearly more terrifying than I'm from the government and I'm here to help.